PRAAAAAA! What's up my people, my name is Spicey and today we are reading The pizza place printed my phone number on their coupons. I work for this company, not this store though. Wholesome Autoworker Lady. Woman demands I help her find something in a Chinese store. And finally, do what I tell you even though you don't work here. But before we go into the story of someone receiving 80 wrong phone calls from sexy young ladies, congratulations idwhl for the comment of the day. And guys, leave a fire emoji in the comments if you think the video is fire. This pizza place printed my phone number on their coupons. This happened back in 2007 or 2008. Not sure if this belongs here. It looks like it might fit. I don't even remember what I did yesterday and this guy can remember what happened in 2007? That's almost 13 years ago. Damn. I live in a small town and my house had really bad cell phone coverage at the time, so I still had a landline for the house, complete with an answering machine. One day, I come home to find several phone numbers from a regional pizza restaurant on my answering machine. I quickly find that they had printed these mass junk mail flyers with some pretty decent discount and my phone number. It was a pretty simple mistake. My phone number was XXXXXX4442 and theirs was 4422. Oh, that's a simple mistake, but I wonder where this story is going to. I called the pizza place and told them what happened. The manager was nice and told me he had nothing to do with it and that the corporate office made them up, but he will call them and try to work out a fix. That night, I probably got 80 phone calls. I changed the outgoing message on my answering machine to give callers the correct number. More than half the calls I got still left me their pizza order. Who calls for pizza and expect to leave their order on an answering machine? That's true. Who does that? Hi, you've reached a pizza place. We're not available. Please leave us a message.
Hi, yeah, we'll take 2 pepperoni large pizza at my address. Bye.
That town has more dumb people than I thought possible, but I already had a low opinion to begin with. This went on for almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks? I would have called the cops. I kept calling the restaurant and the manager kept telling me that they can't get a hold of anyone who can do anything. That's not surprising, it's corporate. Finally, I'd had enough when a snowstorm blows through town and the pizza orders go up. Snowy Day seems to be busy for food delivery. I start taking orders, writing them down as accurately as I can and forwarding them to the pizza place through the number listed on their website for home office. At the time, if you called that number after hours, the robot that answered gave you a list of extensions, and eventually I found the one for VP marketing. I wanted president, but meh, close enough. Once I found the extension, I forwarded every call I got for them, like this. Hello, this is me again. I have an order for 1 extra large Goliath pizza, 1 order of cheese sticks, and a bottle of Sprite to be delivered to John Doe at 244 High Street, small town. Hey, it's me again. I have an order for 1 extra large Goliath pizza, 1 order of cheese sticks, and a bottle of Sprite to be delivered to John Doe at 244 High Street, small town. His credit card number is this, and his phone number is this. I really hope you can help me get these people their food. This seems to be pretty inefficient. Thanks. I made at least 20 calls like that. 20 calls? Are you nuts? Man, you are motivated and you got some passion going on and a lot of empathy for people. I don't remember the exact number, but it was not as many as I thought it would be when I made the plan. Nonetheless, the next morning I got a call from the company president. Oh, the president himself called you. What an honor. They paid for my phone bill for a year, minus long distance, to buy my phone number from me. Honestly, they didn't need to pay for my phone bill for a year, just cover the cost of changing the number, but they offered. Wow, I'm surprised. I did not expect them to pay a whole year of phone bill. I understand it's not much money, right? For a whole year might be a couple of $100, but you know, it's still nice, I think, that they offered that, and I'm glad they did. Nice story. Now be ready for some weird stuff going on at Taco Bell for the next story. I work for this company, not this store though. So I work for Taco Bell. There are like 4 Taco Bells in my area. I work at one by a freeway, but I live next to a different one. So 2 separate issues have occurred from this. Issue 1. Sometimes when product is low before order days, we borrow from other stores. Well, my store needed pizza boxes and they sent me to one of the stores nearby to pick a case up for us. Like most chains, the stores are set up similar and we all have the same uniform. Usually, the cashier knows we're coming and we just go get the stuff ourselves. We let the manager in charge know we got it. Go on our merry way cause we have stuff to do at our own store. So I come in. The cashier smiles and says the stock is by the dishwasher in the back. I go back there and tell the manager in charge I'm there to grab the pizza boxes. They wear different shirts so you can tell them apart. She waves at me and continues making her order. As I am looking for the case I need, another manager in charge, who I think was the general manager, comes past me and starts yelling at me like so. Oh, this is about to get good. Why the hell aren't you taking front orders? I don't need you stocking right now. Get up there. The walk-in has a line. Oh, no ma'am. I'm from the other store. I'm just here to get the pizza boxes. B.S. You work for my store, I know it. You are the new cashier and you are not making a good impression. Get on the damn register. It's your drawer. Listen, I work for this other general manager. Your manager in charge know I'm here for pizza boxes. I'm not your cashier. I will kindly help if you are that backed up, but I'm not sure who your cashier is and I'll need to be on my way to my own store soon. She stormed off pissed. I went back to my store only to find out she called my store all angry and told my general manager I was rude and she better not send me to her store again. I told her what happened. My general manager put up a note that says we are not to let that location borrow from us anymore. Damn, that general manager went in on this guy, like, whew. Can you imagine being yelled at by someone who is not even your boss, but dang that he's your boss? In your head, it must be like all awkward and very uncomfortable, like, I don't work here, leave me alone, please, I gotta go. I live next to a different location. I went one day with my daughter to eat cause she likes the nacho cheese tacos. What a dirty girl. Nachos. Mind you, I am in my blue jeans and a white shirt that says, let's summon demons. Why would you have a shirt that says that? Taco Bell's current uniforms are all black with colored logos on the back of their shirt. I clearly don't look an employee cause I am not. This is not my store. I was not even scheduled that day. We get our food, we sit and she starts talking about her video game she beat. 5 minutes later, this woman comes up to me and clears her throat. So I look up. Don't you think taking your lunch right now is inappropriate? Your coworkers clearly need assistance. There's a large line. Lunch rush was starting for them. I'm sorry ma'am, I don't work here. I'm just trying to have lunch with my daughter. You do work here. I have seen you before. And who even brings their little child to work? Can I speak to your manager? This is ridiculous. Maybe you have seen me, but I work at a different location off the freeway, not this one. I am clearly not in uniform. And as I said, I'm having lunch with my daughter, so I cannot assist you. I'm not an employee here. A Taco Bell is a Taco Bell, right? Go behind that counter and take my order. I'm tired of waiting and you just admitted to working here. No, I don't work here and I'm not taking your damn order. Leave me and my daughter alone. The lady storms off, screaming like she's gonna get the manager. I'm gonna get the manager. Can you imagine this happens to you and the lady just go away? I'm gonna get your manager. You better stay here. You will see. I'm gonna come back with the manager. Oh. Manager is already on her way cause she heard the noise. The lady screams I should be fired because I will not help her. The manager knows me and my store. Oof, hopefully. That was a close one. Tells her I don't work at this location and I am not required to assist her, but she can gladly take her order. The lady demands she calls my boss and fires me. Who do you think you are, lady, to give orders like that and decide who gets hired and who gets fired? I will always be amazed by people, or should I say by entitled people. Manager says she's not gonna do that, so the lady pays for her food and storms off of the drink station. All good, right? Nope. This girl gets her cup full of soda, comes back and throws it on my daughter and I. Oh my god, she did that? Oh man, forget about the cups. I'm gonna take care of that girl myself. Bet on me. I will drop the fire on her. My daughter starts crying cause she's only 5. I am this close to punching her. Punch her! What are you saying? This is America. Punch her, man. Manager runs over and grabs the cup from the lady and tells her she needs to leave before she calls the cops. Okay, I think the manager was supposed to call the cops right away and not threaten to call the cops. That's basically assault, right? If I don't plan to already. Lady spits on the manager. Manager calls the cops. Finally, they arrest the lady and the company gives me a day worth of free pay for the issue she caused. I definitely press charges too. Oh, I guess this is a happy ending. She got a free pay and she got to press charges on someone who's definitely entitled and needs to be put back at their place. I will call this a good day. Today was a good day. Was that the tune? I forgot. Spicey is a bit rusty. Ayy. Wholesome Autoworker Lady. Yay, my favorite. Just happened and had to post. I am attending a local cybersecurity conference at a casino. I step outside a moment and a little old lady sees my badge and asks the dreaded question. Turns out, she needed to know how to pick up her valid card and not a soul inside to help. I walk her to the electronic check-in and show her where to stand. I am thanked profusely and left with a warm heart. For your information, while tapping this, had another similar little old lady with the same need. I should work here. Oh, that's cute. Little old ladies getting help from people. I like that. I don't know if you should work there. I think you're just nice. I don't think you have to be paid every time you do something good for other people. But hey, I appreciate what you do and good thing for you. Woman demands I help her find something in a Chinese store. This happened a long time ago. I was maybe 10 years old. My mom and I went to a Chinese store to buy some stuff that were cheaper there than in other stores. My mom was looking around cause she's the kind of person that loves shopping and always finds something she has to buy that was not on her list. I'm waiting for her near the door right next to the aisle with toys. I love stuffed animals and this woman approaches me. If you're 10 and you love stuffed animals, that works out for me. Karen, tapping me on the shoulder. Where can I find this thing? Me, confused and silent cause I was very introverted and my brain used to stop working when someone unexpectedly talked to me, and I am very white and only Chinese people were working on this particular store. I think it was a family business. Karen, impatiently raising her voice. Well, where is it? Me, still silent. Karen, slowly asking one word at a time. Do you speak a language? My mom comes to save the day. Can I help you? This is my daughter. No, she works here. No, she doesn't. This is my 10-year-old daughter. Does she look like she works here? No, she works here. She was rearranging these doors. I saw her. She's a kid. Kids like doors. Ask an employee to help you. Then my mom turns to me. Let's go. We walk past the register and inform an employee what happened while she was following us to make sure we really left the store together. The employee was as confused as we were to know Karen could mistake me for an employee, but just sighed and went to help her. Do what I tell you even though you don't work here. The story involves a man and not a woman. So recently, my washing machine broke. Brilliant. So unfortunately, I had to switch to using the laundromat, which really ate up our chain. So today we had some washing to do, and my mom told me to head to the laundromat to guard the clothes while she went shopping. The reason I said guarding is because people tend to steal other people's clothing while they are not there. I know some people do that. I heard stories of these happening. But seriously, how broke do you have to be to steal other people's clothes even when they are used? I don't have a problem against used clothes, you know. I bought clothes from thrift shops before, but come on, you're stealing them. And it's the laundromat. You're probably gonna meet these people again eventually. What the hell? So I left the house and eventually got there, went inside and sat down waiting for her to get back. About maybe 10 minutes after I got there, an Asian man about like 30s or so comes in and just looks at me. He then yells,
Why aren't you sweeping? Why are you just sitting there?
I looked at him with a look of, what are you smoking? I answered, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you mean. He turned very red.
You're supposed to be working, not playing on your phone. Get the coins out of the machines, for God's sake.
I'm so confused. Dude, are you high? I'm not an employee here. I yelled at him.
Stop lying. You're wearing the uniform, so get cleaning. If I come back in 10 minutes and you're not turning off the lights and packing up, you are fired.
He stormed out of the door. I kind of leaned against one of the dryers to process what just happened. Luckily, 2 minutes later, my mom showed up and we loaded our laundry and ourselves into the car. I told her what happened and we stuck around just to see what his reaction will be, as I didn't do anything he told me to do. He comes back and goes inside. From the window, we can see him angrily yelling and stomping his foot. What kind of crack was he on? Hey, did you like this Autoworker Lady video? If you did, check out my playlist right here. I bet you will love it. These videos take me a lot of effort to make, so if you can show me some support by liking the video and subscribing, this will mean the world to me. Also hit the bell button to know when we post a new video and join the notification gang. Thank you again for watching episode 74 of Autoworker Lady. See ya!